Solomon was in bed sleeping, the Lord came to him in a dream. Ask what you want, and it will be yours, he said. Solomon knew that he would not be great unless God helped him. Lord, he replied, please give me wisdom. Help me to know the difference between good and evil. Show me how to lead your people. God was very pleased. You have spoken well, he said. You have not asked for money or great armies for yourself. You will have greater wisdom than any other person, and I will give you even more than that. You will have richness and power like no other king in Israel. If you follow me, I will give you a long life. Solomon woke up with a joyful feeling. He knew that God had spoken to him in the dream. He knew that God was going to help him to be the best king he could ever be. Soon, two women tested the king's wisdom.
Say it again.
Soon, two women tested the king's wisdom. This baby is mine, one yelled. No, he's mine, screamed the other. The woman explained their story. Both women had just had a baby. The first woman said the second woman's baby died in the night. So the second woman had then certainly taken the first woman's baby. The second woman swore that the first was lying and that the baby was hers. How could the king decide which woman is the real mother? When the king stood up, everyone in the room was silent. Solomon had made up his mind. Bring me a sword, he said. As the servant rushed out, people whispered to each other, why did he want a sword? Would he kill the baby? King Solomon spoke again, since each woman wants the baby. I have decided to cut him in half. Each of you may have half of the baby. The people were shocked. How could Solomon do such a terrible thing? The room was silent. One servant held the baby in the air, and Solomon ordered another to lift his sword. Suddenly, the first woman cried out,
Stop!
Give the baby to her at least. Then my baby will live. And the second woman said, No, go ahead. Cut the baby in half. Then it will not be mine nor yours. It's only fair. Solomon ordered the servant to set the sword down on the floor. And it was a trick. Solomon had never planned to kill the baby. Give the child to the first woman. A true mother loves her child so much she would even give up to save it. Everyone left that day amazed. Okay, guys, now I'm going to start to preach on this.
Amen.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and teaching. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own thoughts. All your ways to follow him, and he will make your paths straight. If we pray and ask God to help us make good choices, he will, just like he did for King Solomon. So if you have to make a choice, pray